What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. We are rolling out daily Manchester City transfer updates for you guys to enjoy throughout all of the summer transfer window. So if you want to stay up to date, first and fast, every single day with the latest Manchester City transfer news on YouTube, then make sure you have subscribed. Now less than 400 subs away from 27,000 subscribers, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries, leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. 500 likes once more is the aim. And lastly, most importantly, do let me know your thoughts in the comments below, as I'm always interested in what you do have to say with regards to these transfers. So without further ado, let's crack on with this video. We've not got that many talking points, but the two stories that we do have to talk about are very interesting stories. So we've had further developments on James McAtee potentially leaving Manchester City this summer. Now, Football Insider say that Manchester City, they have given the green light for McAtee to leave Manchester City on loan. They do believe there is lots of interest from the Championship. There is lots of interest from the Premier League. I was reporting yesterday that there is interest from La Liga. Villarreal's name has also been chucked out there. So there are plenty of options, not just for Manchester City to consider where best it would be for James to go, but also for James as well, if he does have any preferences of where he would like to go to and practice his trade. Now, what I would say is I would want McAtee performing at the highest level possible, where he is going to get regular first team minutes, so that's near enough a guaranteed starter, where he's going to be not the main man, because you want it to be a learning experience. You just want him that he's going to be on the team sheet. He is going to be getting them experiences, them crucial minutes to aid his development, that when he returns back to Manchester City in 12 months, it's not just him being in and around the first team squad trying to break in and get some minutes here and get some minutes there. It's McAtee returns back to Manchester City where he's able to make that next step up and he is able to challenge for a first team spot. So City, if they are going to loan McAtee, and it does at this moment in time look like they're going to do that, then they need to make sure that this move is right for all parties involved, because if something goes a little bit wrong, there's a year of the career done and dusted and it's a waste, and you've just got to be very careful, which is why I thought Man City probably weren't going to let McAtee leave, particularly with quite an abundance of young players leaving Manchester City on a permanent basis already. But we'll see. City could explore that route of McAtee leaving permanently, maybe not this summer, but at some point down the line, leaving and having a buyback clause in there for him to go and spread his wings elsewhere and then return back to Manchester City when he's ready to be not only to challenge for a spot, but be able to get into the Manchester City starting 11. Obviously highly regarded, so I'm going to keep my eyes and ears open for this story, because I think this is very interesting for the future of James McAtee. Now, moving on to the end, we've just got one story to talk about, and that is Alex Grimaldo. Now, briefly already covered Grimaldo, and now I'm going to cover this in a little bit more detail, because over the last 24 hours or so, ladies and gentlemen, things have started to just sizzle nicely. Now, Record in Portugal, they say that Grimaldo, he could be available for as little as 5 to 7 million euros. Now, I was under the impression Arsenal were ready to bid for Grimaldo, and it was going to be a bid of around 5 million euros, which just didn't add up about why Grimaldo is going so cheap, and I still cannot make sense of that. Now, I know he's got 1 year left on his contract, but that price that's being given there is either suggesting one of, well, it could be suggesting one of many things, but the two main factors here could be Benfica are desperate for cash, that they're willing to accept a low offer here to make sure a sale does happen before his contract is up, because he is in the next 12 months going to be leaving Benfica, or that price fairly reflects the level of where Grimaldo is at. Now, some will suggest that Manchester City should take that risk for Grimaldo at such a low price, because the worst case scenario here is he isn't that good. He does 12 months at Man City, City assess the option again next summer and they think we've paid a low fee, we're going to move him on to somewhere else in the CFG where he'd be able to aid another club. Girona, if they stay in La Liga, for example, could be a team that City look to explore. Estac Troy, another one. In France could be another option, or it could be to somewhere else around the world where you've got the sun never setting in the CFG. So who knows what could happen. City could potentially explore that. It could be a case where Man City feel like they get a really good deal here for Grimaldo, that they can walk away from Marc Cucurella and go for him instead. Now, I am waiting for further developments on Cucurella, and I don't think Manchester City will make any move for Grimaldo over the next 2 or 3 weeks. I think City will be working hard to make sure they try and get Cucurella in, and if it looks like City aren't, then towards the end of the window, then Man City can just put that bid in and get everything agreed. So if that is the plan for City, City could contact Grimaldo, and you'd imagine that City, if they are interested in making this transfer happen, then they would be getting in contact with him either already or coming up very soon, where they'd say, these are the proposals we're willing to offer. We are waiting on some other potential transfers as well. Please just keep your options open, and if any other offers come in for you, just let us know and we'll let you know where you stand. But if things don't materialise, then we are willing to make the move. Now, of course, Grimaldo's not going to feel great about that because he is going to be option B. However, there's the opportunity there to join Manchester City, to potentially get regular minutes for City with Zinchenko leaving. We have literally got Cancelo as our out-and-out left-back, and he's a right back. Laporte and Ake can help cover there as well. They're both comfortable there. But we haven't got an out-and-out left-back. And Grimaldo has the opportunity here that if Man City do come calling and put that proposal forward to him, that he could become Manchester City's first-choice left-back. And I don't think he's going to say no to that. Who would say no to that? So we'll see what happens. Now, we've had some conflicting reports because the Daily Star have said that it'd be a fee to sign Grimaldo would be £17 million. So we're looking at 20 million euros, not 5 million to 7 million euros, but 20 million euros. But the Daily Star, their wording's very interesting because they say that City now are closing in on a deal to sign him. The player is even willing to hand in a transfer request to make this transfer happen. Do I believe this story? No. However, I find it very interesting that he's willing to hand in a transfer request, because I don't think Marc Cucurella is willing to hand in a transfer request. I don't think Marc Cucurella is prepared at this point in his career to force that move to Manchester City to make it happen. Grimaldo, on the other hand, is. And if he is the quality that City are looking for, then this is a very doable transfer for City. It makes sense for the finances as well. There'd be no problem with the wage structure. It'd all be about how he can adapt to Pep Guardiola, to Manchester City, to life in England and the Premier League as well. It's a very interesting one. I would love to know your thoughts of Alex Grimaldo in the comments below. Are you keen on him signing for Manchester City? Yay or nay? Let me know why. Is he the quality that Manchester City should be looking for? Does that price fairly reflect it or not? I have my doubts. Let me know though in the comments below. So there we go. That has been the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this video. 500 likes is the aim, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Let me know your thoughts as well in the comments below of what you make of these transfers. Subscribe to my channel if you are new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. I will keep you guys up to date every single day with the latest Manchester City transfer news this summer. So if you haven't already, do make sure you have subscribed. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City transfer update. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.